at the end of this video, I will be giving you details on my hair. I'll be letting you know where I got it from, all the details. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The first thing that I wish I would have known in my 20s is that dude that's cheating on you, dogging you out, has nothing to do with you and everything to do with him and his insecurities. When I was in my relationship with my ex, I was constantly getting cheated on, and I used to always think that if I would have did things differently, if I would have done this better, if I would have had more sex with him, if I would have just been more of this or more of that, he wouldn't have done it. No, that dude has his own issues, his own insecurities. He's not happy with who he is not happy with where he is in life, and he's just projecting it out on you. There is nothing that you can do to make him change or make him stop. Had I known this in my 20s, I would have left long time ago. The next thing that I wish I would have known in my 20s is that your beef is never ever with the female. When I was in my early 20s, I used to always be in so much drama because my ex used to just cheat so much, and females would be coming for me, I would be coming for them, and it's just not necessary. If your dude is cheating on you, you got all the questions to be asking him. And on that note, if a female is coming for you, 9 times out of 10 she is just as miserable as he is. So don't ever give another woman the satisfaction of giving them drama, arguing with them, going back and forth with them. No, you too good for that. Another thing that I wish I would have learned in my 20s is how not to compare myself to other women. As I mentioned before, I was in a relationship with my ex. He cheated on me a lot, and it's like when you're getting cheated on, you're constantly asking yourself, what is it about this woman? Why am I not good enough? So you find yourself in that comparison state, and that is the worst thing to do. Comparison is the thief of joy. We sit out here, we compare ourselves, and when you're comparing yourself, you're depriving yourself of being your true authentic self. As long as you're comparing yourself to someone else, you will never find the true gift that God put in you. You will never figure out what you're here on this earth to do, and 9 times out of 10 you're comparing yourself to somebody that's comparing themselves to somebody else that's comparing themselves, and the cycle goes on. I wish I was more confident in my early 20s. If I was more confident, I would have not been in those relationships that I was in. I would not have been attracted to those men that I was attracted to in my early 20s. I would say to anyone that's in their early 20s, just work on your confidence, work on self-help, because a lot of situations that you're in today is due to lack of confidence. If somebody is dogging you out, it's because you're not confident enough to feel like you deserve better. And another thing that I wish I would have learned in my 20s is that if a dude want to marry you, he gonna marry you, and if he don't want to marry you, he not gonna marry you. That's just as simple as it goes. You should never have to beg a man to marry you. I hate to go back to my ex, you know, but in that relationship, I used to do everything. Like, I'm telling you, I would cook this man 2 meals a day because he worked long hours, and I didn't want him to have the same lunch, you know. So I would pack him 2 different lunches. I would do his laundry. I would do all this shit, and he just dogged me out. I didn't do half the stuff that I did for my ex for my husband. Guess what, baby? I got that ring still. So that just goes to show, like, if a man want to marry you, he gonna marry you. It don't matter what you do or don't do. If he looks at you as a wife, he gonna put a ring on it, and vice versa. If a man don't want to marry you, I don't care if you bring him the moon, the stars, and the sun, and package that bitch up and tie it up with a ribbon. If he don't want to marry you, baby girl, he is not gonna marry you, period. Another thing that I wish I would have known in my 20s is just because you making more money doesn't mean that you have to upgrade your lifestyle. I don't have to go upgrade and go get a luxury car. I don't have to move into a bigger home or get a bigger house. I don't have to shop more and buy more stuff. You will never build wealth that way. Another thing I wish that I would have known in my 20s, some of you might disagree, and that's okay, because I was raised differently, but ain't no best friends, okay? Friends come and go. Friends are in your life for a reason and for a season, and just because your friends are in your life and they're your best friend, You don't have to tell them everything, because there is a chance that y'all might not be friends no more. So they don't need to know every single thing. Just always think about whatever you tell your friend, just think about, if the world finds this out, would I be okay with it? And if you're okay with the world finding out this thing that you want to tell your friend, then tell them. But if you're not okay with the world finding out this thing that you want to tell your friend, then baby girl, just keep it to yourself. Don't tell them, because there is a chance that you and this friend may not be friends down the line. And the minute you and somebody stop being friends, the first thing they go do is they spray you. Okay, they try to drag you, they try to drag your name, they tell all your deep dark secrets to any and everybody. Another thing that I wish I would have learned in my 20s is that be careful of the company that you keep. Okay, I just wish that in my 20s I was a little bit more conscious of who I hung around with, because baby, I had some ratchet ass friends and I did a whole lot of ratchet ass shit, and I will have to save that for a story time. Also, if you are the friend that's doing the best, doing better than anybody in your circle, then you're not in a circle, you're in a box. You know, hang around people that motivate you, that's you know, out here grinding, doing what they need to do. I'm a firm believer, if you ain't helping me, then you're hurting me. There's no in between. What I wish I would have did in my 20s, I wish I would have read more. I read like a lot now, but I wish that I would have read more self-help books, because the point that I am today, I would have gotten there long time ago had I've just, you know, invested in myself, invested in self-help. I didn't stumble across self-help until I was about like 28. Just read books, read. Like, this is, knowledge is power, knowledge is key, and this is for yourself. I wish I would have taken care of my natural hair more, and I wish I would have taken care of my skin more than I did. I was dyeing my hair, dyeing it and frying it. I was dyeing my hair just all kind of colors, my leave out. I was always wearing quick weaves. And I also wish I would have cared for my skin more, like gotten facials. Like, I would do it like once every blue moon, and wear sunblock. Like, sunblock is something that I wear religiously, but I wish I would have wore it more. Even in high school, I played sports in high school, so I wish I would have wore like sunblock on my face like every single day. So if you're in your 20s and you want the secret sauce to that anti-aging, sunblock, baby. Another thing that I wish I would have known in my 20s is not everyone deserves your kindness. Sometimes you're kind to people because you feel like you have to deal with them on a regular basis, so you feel like kindness is the best way. Nah, nigga. Like, they try you, you can be cordial, you can be nice, but they try your ass, just nip that shit in the bud right there and there. 1, 2, 3. Don't leave room for another time, okay? My last thing that I wish I would have known in my 20s, this in particular, is when you're dealing with a man who has kids or anything like that, just mind your own fucking business. Okay, that's all I got to say. Like, I wish I would have just known that in my 20s. As women, especially if you're a mother and you have your own kids, naturally you want to get involved and you feel like you can help the situation. As a woman, you try to just make the situation better, or you think you making the situation better. Baby, just mind your own motherfucking business. That's all I gotta say. It would just save you so much headache. It would just save you so much just wasted energy. Let me go ahead and tell y'all the details of this hair. Let me look up the vendor that I got this hair from. Hit me up on Instagram in my DM, Life with Cena, and I'll give you her exact WhatsApp information. The only thing that I ask is that you please let her know that you got her information from Cena, because I am trying to work on a discount code for you guys with this vendor. So the more people I send to her, the more I can convince them, like, hey, listen, my tribe rocking with me, come on, what's up with that discount code for them? This hair, I don't even know the name of the company, bro. Maybe it's Lavish Beauty, I think. This is a Chinese vendor. I think they're called Lavish Beauty. This is a 13x6 frontal unit. This is HD. One thing I can say, let me tell y'all. Now, their lace, Their lace is on point. Their HD lace, HD. But the hair itself, I'm not 100% happy with it. Like, I am very, very, very bougie when it comes to hair, and I know good quality hair. And I want to say the hair is 100% good quality. It's all right. It gets the job done. See, like, I'm running my fingers through it. You see that? It's a little stuck or whatever. It do curl nice or whatever. Do it hold a curl? No, not all day. I just curled my hair before this video and it didn't hold a curl. But I continue to order from this particular vendor simply because that lace, y'all, it be melting. It be melting right into my brain. Okay, it's 180% density, but I did add a bundle into this for fullness. But y'all, I am gonna get into doing some hair stuff, so don't be ghosting me when I start posting hair stuff on this channel. With that being said, that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please give this video a thumbs up, only if you found this video helpful. Also subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss another video from me. Ciao.